The streets of Freetown at night are not a place for the faint-hearted. There's no electricity, the streets are only lit by passing cars or the occasional store that's working late and has a generator. And yet this is home for thousands of street children, some as young as 5 or 6, who live, eat and sleep on the filthy streets of this dark and potentially dangerous city. We've been running the Street Kids project now for over a year, and this is my second time walking the streets in the commercial district. And whilst myself and the team don't feel directly threatened, it's more due to the fact that there are 5 of us and 2 of the Street Kids team and a couple of minders. I certainly wouldn't dream of doing this on my own. But this is the most challenging part of the job for Nancy King, the project leader, and Mohammed Kalon, our social worker. It's here that they have to keep an ever-vigilant watch for the new children that turn up every week, to try and rescue them before they fall into the hands of the gang leaders and pimps that would lure them into the underworld from which most never escape.
Okay, it's 10:30 at night and I'm standing in the middle of Freetown in a dark corner, surrounded by street kids. We left our ecclesial hall at 9 in a most rubbishy old van I've ever been in my life, with Nancy and her husband, and they've taken us to a place where they meet street kids twice a month. They brought with them Kalon, the social worker who works in the Street Kids project. And we got out of the van and the kids surrounded us and they just wanted to talk. And we've done some dancing with them, some singing with them, and they've been very happy to give Kalon their names. Quite unbelievably, one of the boys here claims to be the son of a brother and sister at Bow Ecclesia, who came here in September and didn't go home. He's been living on the streets, he's 16, and he wants to go home. Now we can't do anything about that. Legally, Kalon has to trace the family, he has to confirm that it's safe for him to go back, so we have left him with our address. But in the meantime, he has to stay here on the streets. Some of the stories here are amazing. There is a 7-year-old here, alone. There are boys here that have been here for 8 years. They have no friends. One of them said, "I trust no one but myself." It really is quite astonishing. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. So Kalon, this boy here says he wants to go back home. How will you trace his family?
Well, we only trace his family by, like what he has just said. Yeah. I'll ask him the parents, the address, and where he was in Bo. Yeah. Then I will try to get to the family, try to talk to them, and to know the crime he might have committed, and then try to see how best we can resolve and try to reunite him back with the family.
But where does he stay in the meantime?
We can't know. He lives around the street.
So he stays on the street?
He stays on the street. Does everything in the street. So it is not easy. Some of them, they can. He is saying this to you. Maybe when you've traced and know, it will be a different story. Down here is under child protection. When we found a child, we have to get all information, take it to social welfare. We can just pick him up and say. Then after the tracing of the family, then we can do another work.
I will just take your name first, then I will investigate you later. Yeah?
What is your name?
My name is Aisha.
Aisha. Do you live on the streets or?
No, my mother, she's very dead. My father is dead. But my grandmother, I will live to. No, whereabouts. But my child now wants to go.
So who's going to talk to me?
Yes.
Okay, one at a time. One at a time. Okay, so you first, yeah?
Okay.
Your name?
My name is Alpha Kaloko. My name is Alpha Kaloko. We are living in the street, but we also struggle. Some people think we useless because why we don't do anything when other people like. So then we go away when we come the way we want, and then too we just misbehave in the street, and police beat we, do many things with we because why? Because why? We are living bad in the street.
My name is
How long have you been on the street?
I need come as well. How long you don't in us? This way.
How long?
1 week.
1 week. What is your name?
My name is Almami Sise.
And how long have you been on the street, Mami?
5 years?
5 months.
Oh, 5 months.
5 months. What is your name?
My name is Keta Kabo.
How old?
10.
10. And how long have you been on the street?
12.
12 months?
Yes.
12 weeks?
12 months.
12 months or 12 years?
12 years.
12 years?
Yeah, 5 years.
What happened to you yesterday when the police car?
That's all in our center, the past sleep. Then was when I follow with the book, who is the big follow you. There's all past the follow you. She came up. Look at
Last night.
Who beat you?
Policeman. Yes. The
Why? Why?
the past sleep. The follow yesterday. In Koboko.
Where were you sleeping?
Nah, prison.
Prison?
Yes.
Come on, say it again.
It's an all-night disco. You're my new friends. I'm a Hey, hello. How old are you? What is your age? 13. 13. How long have you been on the streets?
Not a street now speaking.
Say hello to camera.
How are you?
Ishmael, son of Abraham.
How are you?
It's a big
How old are you?
12.
12. How long have you been on the street? How long have you been living on the street?
How long have you been here?
The fan bar.
How long have you been here? 2 years. God bless you.
Yeah.
You be good. You grow up strong.
When are we going to see again?
Next Easter. Easter 2014.
Easter? Oh, it's very far.
You'll be a lot
We are
bigger.
going to die.
Little Betty. She's called Betty Samai. I got this little child in November in this project, last year November. She has lost her father. The mother came to Bible Mission service. She cried a lot. She was almost frustrated because she cannot make up to take care of this child. So the mission decided to bring this child in the project. Now she is with us. We are taking care of her. She's called Betty. She's attending. She's in the nursery school. Say bye-bye. Thank you.
During the day, these children find petty jobs in the market or alternatively scour the rubbish dumps for scrap metal and plastics which they sell to the dealers in town. One child, instead of being at school all day, when we interviewed him, after working all day searching for scrap metal on the dump, managed to make enough money to buy a loaf of bread and a cup of rice to take home to his mother and 3 sisters. These children didn't ask to be born into this depraved world. It was by chance that they were born in Africa rather than the West, where life would have been very different. But life isn't fair. Not everyone gets an equal chance, but we, the privileged few, do have the opportunity to help a few of them. This is just one project in one city in one African country. Soon we hope to move to other cities to start similar projects and help more children. But we can't do this without your help. So please be generous. There are several ways you can donate. For one-off donations, visit the Just Giving website on www.justgiving.com/Street Kids Sierra Leone, Or you can make a regular donation using a direct debit form which can be downloaded from the Sierra Leone Street Kids website, www.street-kids.co.uk. It doesn't matter whether it's 50p or £500. We need your help now, so please be generous.